Hi everyone, it's time for another bi-weekly makeup basket, and this time I actually changed out quite a bit, I think. At least it felt like it when I was doing it, so we'll see. But I figure we're gonna get started with face products and then move on to eye products and lip products. So for face products, I have my usual primer. It's just the BareMinerals Prime Time Foundation Primer, the original formula. My foundation is still the Revlon Colorstay for normal to dry skin in number 110 Ivory. For concealers, I have two right here. I have the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer Waterproof in 010 Porcelain. And I have the Catrice Camouflage Cream in 010 Ivory. I use the liquid camouflage for my under eye area and the camouflage cream for red areas and spots I just want to conceal. Then I have, for powder, my MAC Blot powder pressed in light. For a bronzer, I have my Benefit Hoola bronzer in the Benefit Powder Wowza box, and I also have the Bella Bamba blush in here, which I'm using. And for blushes, I have three more actually. I still have the Manhattan Powder Rouge in Golden Brown, and I decided to put in two more. I have the M&Y by Maybelline blush in 110. This it's Maybelline. It's not cruelty free, but I wanted to get a head start because eventually I will want to put it in a project pan to use it up. And I decided that if I feel like using a cruelty free and vegan blush, I'm going to put in my Alverde blush. This is in Evening Sun. This is an orangey terracotta shade, which I like a lot. And as I said, it is cruelty free and vegan, so that's definitely a bonus in my eye. As a highlighter, I finally put one in again. I decided on the Essence Cinderella highlighter powder in the Glass Slipper. This is a champagne white highlighter with roses imprinted on it. I tried to use this in one spot only, and actually I have this on today. It is right here. It is a relatively subtle highlight if you do not pack it on, but you can build this up. For eye products, I have two primers. I have my MAC Paint Pot in Nubile, just a slightly shimmery skin colored shade, and then I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. As eyeshadows, I have these two here in my Z palette. This is MAC's Tete-A-Tint. It's an orangey brown shade, and I have the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in M24. This is just a darker brown shade, which I like using in my outer V to deepen up the area, or even as a improvised liner. Then for single eyeshadows, I have my Alverde eyeshadow in Warm Vanilla. This is my go-to blending shade for my brow bone, for just blending out other colors. And I decided that if I don't want to use the Coastal Scents Hot Pot, I'm going to use the Catrice Absolute Eye Color in number 930 Hakuna Matata. This is a matte color. And I also have the Max Factor Wild Shadow Pot in Burnt Bark in here. This is a taupey brown shadow, which I like as an all-over shade. If I don't have a lot of time, I just put this on my lid and blend it out, and I'm good to go. Then I decided to put in two eyeshadow trios. The first one here is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow trio in Walking on Eggshells. As you can see, I have hit pan on the eyelid shade already. This had broken in transit, I guess, and I had to repress it, so this part over here is very thin by now, and I've been trying to use this one up for now, and then I'll move on to everything else. And I have my Manhattan trio in my Precious China in here. It has, let me try if I can show this without giving away too much. It has a silvery shade right here with a purple, and actually I think also has a mint duochrome sheen to it, depending on what angle you look at it. Then it has a minty shade right here and a plum shade. And if I feel like using pigments, I have this MAC pigment here. It's a champagne shade. I believe this is tan, but I'm not 100% sure. And I have the BEC pigment in Gossip in here, which never shows up right on camera. So it's a dark teal shade with golden reflex. And I'm trying to actually use up both of these. I'm trying to use up both of these actually because I don't like working with pigments. They just annoy the heck out of me lately because they just fall all over the place. They don't apply properly, and I'm just annoyed by them. So for other eye products, I have 3 liners and 2 sort of kind of bases. I have my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which I like using as my brow bone highlight if I have the time to blend this in properly. This works for me because I am so pale. If you have a darker skin tone, it might not work for you. But it is also a nice shade for... that was not intended. It was also a nice shade if you want to actually have a white base to have eyeshadows show up true to color. The next one is this guy here. This is the Manhattan Endless Stay eyeshadow pen. It is long lasting and waterproof. Unfortunately, mine broke, so I can now do this. And I'm trying to use this up because I don't want it to go bad. It's a nice taupey brown shade, so ideally if I'm really in a hurry, I could just use this with the Burnt Bark eyeshadow by Max Factor, or I could just use this on its own. And my 3 eyeliners are the MAC Eye Kohl in I Get No Kick. This is my waterline shade because it's a nice champagne shimmery shade. And then I have these 2 eyeliners here that are colored. This is the Manhattan Pearl Glide Intense Liner in Black Line. Yeah, in Black Line. This is in my project pan in one of them, and it's almost gone. And this is just a matte black liner. It's the Train It Up Contour and Glide Kajal in number 010. For my eyebrows, I have these 2 still. This is the Catrice Eyebrow Stylist in number 020, Date with Ashton, and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Blonde. Then, for mascara, I'm working on the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Excess Mascara. This I don't like too much, honestly, because it clumps up my lashes and it does not give me any volume, to be honest. So, I fail to see how the name relates to what's in here. But I will just use this a little longer, and when I'm sick and tired of it for good, I will just move this out of my collection, and I will go on to one of the other, unfortunately not cruelty-free mascaras I do own, because I've been collecting too many. So there is that. And then on to lip products. Lip products, I don't have too many this time. I have a little bit left of the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick sample in Liar. This is a similar shade to what I have on my lips right now. And I also have the shade in 69 right here. Try to use these up in the near future, but I don't know if I can wear 69 just on an everyday basis because this is a very bright red color. And the other shades I have are these here. This is my Trend It Up Contour and Glide Lip Liner in 020. It is what I have on my lips right now. It is all over my lips. It's not moisturizing, but it's not drying either. And when it actually starts to fade, it fades in a nice way that looks almost like an ombre effect. So this is quite nice. Then I have my Buxom Big and Healthy lipstick in Shanghai. I'm trying to use up this color because this is one of my oldest lipsticks, and it is a nice berry shade that I just like a lot in this time of the year. And as a lip gloss, I have the Manhattan Sweet and Tasty lip gloss in Caribbean Grapefruit. This is just a bright pink, and it smells and also tastes very grapefruity, I think. So the last item, oh, I forgot something. I forgot the main player here. I have the decided to put in my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette into my makeup basket for the time being, because I just feel like using it a bit more, and I've been craving using my palettes more. Now that I'm not panning any palettes anymore, I thought it would actually be a nice idea for me to bring some in. So here we go. These are the colors. I'm pretty sure you know them by now. I actually have a video with this palette coming up relatively soon. It is the eye look and the entire look I'm wearing today. So stay tuned for that. And lastly, I have 2 more perfumes again this week. I have my Victoria's Secret Heavenly perfume sample, which I'm trying to use up. I don't have too many samples left, which makes me very happy. This is one of them, and I decided to bring it out now. And then I have my Dita Von Teese perfume. This was just the original Dita Von Teese perfume, and I would like to use this one up because it is probably one of my oldest perfumes in my collection. So this was it for my makeup basket. I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that I have a giveaway for my subscribers going on right now to celebrate reaching 100 subscribers. And it is open until the 4th of November, so you have 2 to 3 more days depending on where you're at. And I would appreciate if you would just check in. It's in my video from last Monday. It's the Finish 5 by Winter update. So you can just click on that. I will link it down below. And if you want to join into this giveaway, I would be happy, because honestly, everything I picked I would like to have myself, and the majority I actually have myself. So yeah, there is that. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!